Getting ready for our training today. Talking about being seen, being heard, and being hired. Come on, everyone, I do it all again to find out who I am. This is Give Voice to Your Vision. We're gonna sigh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna lay our heads down. Kneel, we're gonna hear, we're gonna raise up and sound. I know we're gonna show the world all around. Come on, everyone, into the sun. I do it all again to find out who I am. I have seen a land of plenty that's filled with light, no fear. And I can dream with our hearts no longer empty. Everything will come clear. We're gonna live, we're gonna love, we're gonna learn, we're gonna grow. Real, we're gonna rise, we're gonna reap what we sow. Feel, we're gonna fall, fly, we're gonna flow into the sun. Come on, everyone, I do it all again to find out who I am. All right, we're going to sigh, we're going to cry. That's one of my songs. We're just kicking off our Give Voice to Your Vision. I hopped in a little early for a little music, a little energy boost. Today, we're talking about being seen, being heard, and being hired. I'm going to share my 5-step what to say system, an overview of my 5-step what to say system. Because we are leading into our getting ready, cooking up all kinds of amazing transformation, clarity, breakthroughs, visibility, vivaciousness, confidence, as we soar toward the What to Say to 100K and Beyond live online event coming up here in a couple of weeks. It's getting very exciting. For those of you who have already jumped in, you are already receiving the What to Say Jumpstart. We had our first call this week. We have 3 bonus implementation calls coming. We had the call yesterday. If you're in the Power Up Your Presence group, if you're watching our Give Voice to Your Vision show from inside the Power Up Your Presence group here on Facebook, you might be on YouTube, you might be on the business page. You're welcome to join the Power Up Your Presence group on Facebook. We do these weekly, I do these live visibility breakthroughs called on this Give Voice to Your Vision show weekly on Thursday. Today, we're talking about being seen, being heard, being hired. I'm going to give you an overview of my what to say system, which is what we're doing a deep dive on when you get signed up for the What to Say event starting now. It started already, but it's not too late to jump in and play with us. We had an amazing call yesterday. For those of you who are signed up or in the Power Up Your Presence group, we streamed that call. Lots and lots of value there for you to check out, maybe over the weekend, a little weekend binge. If you haven't yet signed up for the What to Say to 100K and Beyond event, it is so worth clearing the decks for. I have talked to dozens of people this week, and almost all of them have talked about so many programs, so many Zooms, so many calls, so many trainings, so many things that they have to finish and before they can XYZ. So many visibility details, so much distraction. So what happens when we get caught in the hustle and bustle in the day-to-day of our transformation business, of any online business, of any business really, when you get caught in that day-to-day logistics and details, you get stuck in a loop working in your business and you don't have time to work on your business. And it will definitely slow your income and your impact if you don't take time to clarify that message, to zoom out and focus in on where you're headed. All right. We can get lost in those details, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to put that, the reason I bring it up is because I want to pave the way, present you with the opportunity to receive. Inspiration is something you receive. When you can receive, then you'll have more clients signing up. And to give yourself the gift of taking, whether it's in my event or somewhere else, but 3 days to zoom out and clarify, focus on one thing, eliminate some distractions in all the day-to-day so that you can really hone your intention and up your skill in terms of message clarity, connection to your audience, well, what you're in it for, and how does that visibility and marketing and messaging actually lead to more clients signing up. So it's an incredible event. I'm going to grab the link for you and I'll post it here in the comments. If you're watching me in the StreamYard in the group, I think you'll get to see that right away. I'm happy to come back and make sure it's posted everywhere. If you're on the business page, it's up top. If you're on the Facebook group, it's also up top. And if you're on the YouTube channel, we'll come back and post it for you in just a few minutes. So here that is, we're talking about what to say, and it's to 100K and beyond. Let me grab that. Hello, Kathleen. I have the captions are on in the group after the fact. Let me put this link for those who are looking at the in the Power Up Your Presence group. Sorry for the distraction while I get my technology going here. Where are you? Captions are on from my end. I need to get this figured out. All right. So hi, say hello if you're here. Please let me know that you're watching. If somebody else you know will be benefit from this, bring them in. This party is open. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the what to say to 100K and beyond event coming up. And I'm going to do an overview today of the what to say system. So some of the things that for those of you who've been planning on joining us here, that we're going to cover today in this 5-step what to say system. We're going to also talk about how do you own and embody your voice and your vision and your message. All right. Right now, you're hearing the word authenticity. I've been talking for years about how live streaming is so powerful because it's the real you. And with all the busyness and all the distractions and all the different systems and tools and tactics and tools and platforms and all the things, you are your biggest marketing asset. And it's very easy, especially for those of us in the transformation businesses, we feel vulnerable or exposed when we're kind of promoting ourselves or talking about what we do, or how do we talk about what we do in a way that actually has people signing up to work with us. And we tend to, when we start to okay, I got to figure this marketing thing out, but I really wish I didn't have to do it. We start to try other people's words and systems. And if we don't bring us into it, if you don't bring you into it, it's going to be draining. It's going to miss the mark a little bit. It's going to be hard for you to be consistent, and consistency is so important when it comes to developing an audience and a rhythm, right? So when we leave ourselves out of it, it's harder and it's less effective, especially in today's world. We know there's lots of formulas and we've all been kind of saturated with that, the systems and the marketing language. So you got to be you in it. And that's the main thing. We spent almost the whole first day of our What to Say event focusing on your voice. And then that's going to get us to the first and the fifth step of the What to Say system that I'm about to go through with you. We're also going to talk about how do you speak into the hearts and minds of your clients, and how do you build a bridge? How does your marketing, your visibility, your messaging, your social media presence, all the ways that you be seen, how do you build a bridge from what you want to share to meet your clients where they are, so they can hear you, see you, hear you, and hire you. All right. That's what the 5-step What to Say system is going to do. And I'm going to give you an overview today, keeping in mind, if you join us for the event, you're going to be doing this work in real time with me, with the community, and with clients, not only at the event, March 31st through April 2nd, but also now in the weeks leading up to it. We had our first implementation call yesterday. There's 2 more live implementation calls where we can push up our sleeves and implement, help you put yourself out into the world, up-level your skills, your clarity, so that you can attract and enroll clients. Actually, yesterday during the call, I had an idea and I said, It's very, very possible for people to have more sales and enrollment, even as we lead up to the event, even as we go through the event. And so I just spontaneously created a new contest. We have little contests to help you play all in, contest with yourself mostly. I added a contest because it's so possible and so doable with this. My team's coming in. We're there to support you implementing, clarifying your message, adding you to your message, and understanding the elements you need, how to say it, what to say, how to say it, so that your visibility gets clients. So I added a spontaneous contest as we travel these next few weeks together to have one-on-one time with me for to be entered to win for everyone who actually gets a sale using some of our tools and tactics, because we see it happen for our clients, our Visibility Success Accelerator clients all the time. So you are invited to jump into our world for the next few weeks and play with us. All right, so we're going to talk about how to own and embody your voice, your vision in your message, how to speak to the hearts and minds of your best clients, and how to build a bridge from what you want to share to where your clients are, so they go, oh yeah, that sounds good, I want to work with her or him, right? So that's what we're covering today. And hi, thanks for saying hi if you're here. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. This is an overview of the work that we're actually doing and implementing together over the next few weeks. So here's the thing. If you missed early enrollment and you message me or make a comment to me, I will share a secret link with you to continue to have special extra savings, 95% savings on an event ticket this week. You just got to reach out and ask for it, okay? If you click the link, you're going to see you can still get into the event for under $300. It's over almost $3,500 worth of training, and we're here to help you implement. So it's a very great way, and this is a very good time. We're nearing the end of the second quarter for you to focus, to put down some of all the things and let yourself focus on this one thing, your message, which is the thing to help you attract and enroll all the clients you want, right? So that you have your thriving business, and that business, when people is a manifestation of your calling, right? So when your business is thriving, you have the clients you want, you're getting to help them with the transformation they want to have, you're helping and serving at a much higher level, you're helping and serving more people, you're raising the whole vibe of the whole world. So your successful business is a manifestation of your calling, and having the revenue and clients you need in order to sustain and thrive and grow the business you want is part of that. And it goes right hand in hand with many of us in the transformation space who feel vulnerable being visible. We feel vulnerable making offers and invitations. And we feel vulnerable, talking about the money, right? We tend to undervalue our offers and invitations because it feels awkward. So lots to heal here. As you do, we're going to do so much of this. We squeeze so much of this implementation transformation into our event, and starting now over the next few weeks. And this is an overview of the system itself. Okay. For those of you who are already signed up, you're already into the 21-day jump start email inbox training, but you'll get that too as soon as you sign up, and you'll have all those 21 days. You'll have the 2 of the live implementation calls. There's lots of good stuff. So what is the what to say system? So, and this gets right back to that embodying your message I was talking about a minute ago. The what to say system is designed to help you be clear, be confident, and consistent with content that actually not just gets you visible, doesn't just get you followers and fans, it actually helps you attract and enroll clients. So this system is around what to say. At the event, we talk about the vision and the what to say, but then we also talk about day 2 is about to 100K and beyond, right? It's about business building and business models, and how do you focus? How do you take that message and have it actually turn into revenue? Okay, so that's a big focus of the event. So this is an overview of the what to say system. I hear again and again, I should be doing videos. I know I need to write emails. I know I want to do more posts, but I don't know what to say. And that's why I created this system. Okay, so to embody and own your voice and your vision, the first step in the what to say system is, drum roll, what do you want to say? Okay, what do you want to say? It's very easy to have. Here are some of the beliefs that I hear that I've had myself around what do I want to say? Well, who's going to listen to me? Someone else already said it better. No one wants to know. Why would anyone listen to me? Who am I to say? All that stuff comes up. And then We transcend that. We use our healing tools and our mindset techniques to overcome that. And we say, I'm going to build this business and I'm here and I have this calling and I'm going to honor it by growing this business and I'm going to share it. And then we go, oh crap, I need to know how to market, which is a totally different thing than how to heal. And then we start doing it the way the marketers are telling us to say. And then we start to go, well, so what do I want to say isn't the right way? And how am I going to say that I have to say it that way? And then we start to leave ourselves out of the equation. And then we are not bringing our full, most powerful business building asset, our presence, our self, to our messaging. So that happens. It's part of the process. It's not, nobody did anything wrong and it won't kill you. But you do want to admit to yourself, give yourself permission to say, I want to say this. This is what I want to share. Okay. And then the journey for you to find the language and implement and see what works and see how you line up, be aligned, have it feel good with language and words that actually help your clients understand what you're getting or what they're getting if they work with you and what's possible for them. That is where the magic happens and your message starts to feel good to say and starts to have way better traction. Okay. Way better traction. So the first step in the what to say system is, what do you want to say? And admit that to yourself. It may not be in the language that you're going to say it in, but you don't gotta. You're going to have a process and a journey. But when you admit and own and stay true to that thing you're called to share, just because you want to, just because you had the idea is all the reason you need. We tend to look for like, well, it'll help this rationalizations, justifications. Just because it would be fun isn't all the rationalization you need. What do you want to say is the first step. And it's like a North Star. It's your guiding star. It's your true north to help you stay focused on all of your content creation, the programs, the courses, the offers, everything you're doing. Okay. So the first step is, what do you want to say? The second step is, who do you want to say it to? Now, we have a lot of people who get kind of stuck in niche. I got to figure out my perfect niche. And the marketers told me that my niche is too broad. And so there's in the Jumpstart, for those of you who are in the Jumpstart training, we have, I think, 4 or 5 different mini little trainings day by day that come out about how can you hone in on the for now niche, the people that you want to start talking to. Okay. And there's lots of different ways that you can hone in on that for now niche. Just like we talk about, you also get access to the Inspired Offers training when you join us for the event. And that's about how do I craft an offer. And you start to, it's your next offer. We call it your inspired offer, your next offer instead of your signature forever offer. Often that next offer is something you can lead people to enrollment and increase your sales and revenue right away. And you'll see what works and grow into whatever your signature offer might be. So who do you want to say it to is important. Now you can probably, if you're a healer or a coach or a mindset coach or a money mentor, or, a relationship coach, you could probably help everybody. And that is true. And that is okay. But if you market to everybody, then no one can hear you. Because if you think about it, so I learned this in acting school, if I'm talking to a baby, I'm going to use different words than if I'm talking to my boss. Right? So we speak differently to different people, and your marketing needs to do the same, because if you speak to the baby when your market is your boss is not going to hear it, right? Even if you're saying, here's a drink of water, right? It's different. So knowing who do you want to say it to, and the way that we do that, this is why I bundled in the Your Inspired Offers 5-day mini course. Crash course is a challenge style training, super easy to do. You can do the whole thing in about an hour, change your business for sure. I bundle it in because that helps you clarify where you're going, where your marketing message is leading. Okay. We'll go into this in much more depth at the event itself. But you want to know what to say, what are you called to say, and you want to know who you want to say it to. And this gets us into that whole can of worms about how I need to narrow my niche, and they said it was too broad, and I can help everybody, right? We want to know who we want to say it to, and the the narrowing, the focus allows us to use words that resonate to this audience. So you can market to everybody, but you're going to have different campaigns for everyone. So you don't want to do that to get started, to get momentum, to get traction. And ultimately your business probably doesn't want to serve everyone it can serve. It wants to serve the people that are most aligned for you. That's going to be the most fun, the most fulfilling, the most satisfying. It's going to help them get the best results. It's also going to help you have the most momentum, revenue, manifestation in your business. All right. So step number 2 is, who do you want to say it to? The next thing you need to know is, how do we take what you want to say and have it resonate with the people you want to work with, right? How do you speak to the hearts and minds of your best clients? And that's what step 3 is about. We want to, you want to know, what are they looking for? This is the third step and the fourth step are the places where I see, especially in the transformation space, we need some outside eyes, some outside mentoring, some support to start to understand, how do we get into the heads of our potential clients? There's a whole day 2 meditation in the Your Inspired offers that'll help you get into the visceral experience of your ideal clients, to help you get into, what are they looking for? What do they seek? All right. Step number 3 is, what do they seek? You know, they need to master their mindset. They wish they had better relationships or more money or more time, right? So we have to find out, what are your clients, the people you've chosen to sing your marketing song to for this offer campaign, however you want to think of it. What are they Googling? What are they on YouTube searching? How do I, right? You want to find, and that's how you start to speak to the hearts and minds of your best clients, is by using the words that they're using in your visibility, your marketing, and your message. Yeah. If this is valuable for you, please let me know as we're listening, or you're coming back and watching the replay. Let us know, hashtag takeaway. Share those takeaways in the comments on whatever platform you're watching, and let us know. Always feel free to reach out to me if you have more questions. And we do a lot of training and clarifying, and there's a whole bunch of action going on. If you're not already in my Power Up Your Presence group on Facebook, that's where me and the team really engage and connect with you in there. Make sure you get your questions and everything answered as quickly as possible, especially right now while we're leading up to our upcoming event. Yeah. So step number 3 is, what are they looking for? What are they out there searching for? Thank you for the heart. It makes me so happy. And then the fourth step, which I also mentioned, is this step 3 and 4, where people are like, wait, what? And how? It's a little bit like needing training wheels on your bike. And that is, how do we build a bridge from what you want to say to what they're looking for, those ideal clients that you have decided to focus on for now. In the Inspired Offers Challenge, you can go through that, and I'm going to ask you, it's going to give you like 5 minutes to just decide. And once you decide, then you can act. And then you implement with all of your messaging and marketing. You implement, you see what works, and then you tweak and adjust. Instead of like, I got to figure it all out, and then I'm going to, roll out the red carpet of some perfect website, landing page, funnel, emails, program, course, digital modules, blah, 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 and it's going to be great. And then I'm going to make money. You got to make money on the way in order to have a business. And it's going to be these foundations of implementation and trying things that are going to help you get clear. Okay. Transformation happens through implementation, not just willy-nilly all over the map implementation. We started this training with me. I've talked to literally over a dozen people who are like, I'm doing this certification, and I'm in 2 masterminds, and I'm doing all of these things. I don't have time to do what I need to do, but I'm still not. Some folks are doing all these things and not even trying to get clients, not even allowing any time in their week to actually have those enrollment conversations. And they're not giving any bandwidth or time or attention to focusing on how they are generating revenue in their business, because they're caught in this training, visibility, mastermind support, learning, resource gathering mode. And most people, when we're cutting the chase, we're skipping those problems, we're skipping fast forwarding here in my world for the next now 3 weeks through the event, because you can have revenue and clients along the way. You actually want to, because then all your marketing and messaging is going to get better, right? And you're going to see the results they get. You're going to have testimonials. It's very, very powerful. So if you're doing a lot of all the things, They're all going to pay off. Just know there are no wrong decisions. You have made choices. There are brilliant, amazing things. You're filling your well, and that's awesome. And when you want to start having that return on investment, you're going to hone your message and have it lead to making invitations. And that's exactly what we're focusing on here in my world this month. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. I would love nothing more than you have to use one of our tools and go out and get a client. And so that's why I'm sharing them. So I'm going to recap real quick. The first step is, what do you want to say? Own it, honor it. The journey to learning how to talk about it in a way that they get it is what we're talking about in here. And it's an implementation process, an experimentation process. And most people, especially in the transformation space, benefit from having some mentorship and some guidance to help them learn this puzzle that we're talking about in step 3 and 4. Okay. Step 2, who do you want to share it with? The Inspired Offers Challenge has a whole day. Not a whole day. It's one of the trainings. It's about a 15-minute training. Take you into a meditation about who could you focus on now that would help you to both enroll and have your business thrive, and also hone your offers and your messaging and your products. Yeah. Step number 3 what is step number 3? It's, what are your ideal clients seeking? What are they Googling? What are they searching for? Yeah, we have lots of different tools, and we'll share some of those as we go through these next few weeks with those of you that are signed up for the event, and definitely at the event, about how do we figure out what our ideal clients are looking for. Okay. And that's the very specific spot where your messaging will transform your business and other people's lives. When you know what you want to bring, what the real problem is, what the solution is, but you can find words to meet them where they are of what they're looking for and help them find their way into the solution. Weave your message in the cracks a little bit. All right. And step number 4 is your job. If you want to have a business, your job is marketing and messaging and getting the word out and showing up to educate and inspire and serve and uplift through your messaging. The more confidence, clarity, and energetic presence and permission you allow, the more people will resonate and come into your world. And it is your responsibility to help them get you. And that is what this What to Say system is all about. Okay. It's your job. If you want to have a transformation business and you're spending lots of time in certifications and trainings, you're not in your business yet. The statistic, if you want to look at statistics, which are, made up too in a way, but the statistics are, 80% of your time needs to be on marketing and sales. And that's the very thing that most people, myself included for a time, wanted to, don't want to do. Right? That's the thing we don't want to do. We just want to help people. We just wish we could help people and do what we love. And we didn't have to think about marketing and enrolling. So here's what I did to solve that problem. And this is what you guys are getting right now if you're with me or if you're watching the replay. I said, if my marketing and messaging could make, just by me sharing my message, talking, teaching, providing value, helping people see what the problem is, what they think the problem is, what the real problem is. We've done that about 6 times already today in the last 27 minutes. Then I am uplifting the world, right? That is my contribution. That is my way of showing up, sharing my message in the biggest possible way so that even one person could be served, right? If even one person could be helped, uplifted, inspired, then that's good enough for me in order to get started. Yeah. So important. Your marketing and your message can make the most impact. People will see it that never talk to you and never hire you. So your responsibility, your opportunity, in order for me to embrace this idea of 80% of my time is supposed to be on marketing, enrolling, and sales, I said, well, then my marketing needs to be singing my song. I want my marketing and my message to feel as good as the coaching and the mentoring and the guidance that I provide our clients in the accelerator and my one-on-ones, right? So I want my marketing, my messaging to feel as good as the work I'm called to do, because then I'm spending 80% of my time doing my favorite part, which is singing my song and sharing my message in a way that helps you understand what you need to do and how I can help. Okay. So the last step is that you need to have them hear you and hire you. That's the 4th step. Sorry, our little banner confused me. The 4th step is about building the bridge. So they will hear you and they will hire you when you meet them where they are and lead them toward your solution. Okay. And so the last step I'm sorry, I've got the new banners in here today, so I keep jumping ahead. I'm going to go back. Build the bridge between what you want to say and where they are. They will hear you and hire you when you meet them where they are and lead them to what's possible with your service. That's your marketing. So it's teaching, it's mentoring, it's educating. Yeah. And so it's not shilling for a client, right? It's not like schlepping and salesy and promo. It's showing up in service to help people get results that they're looking for. Okay, so your message, your marketing can feel as good as the work you love. It is part of the work you love. So step number 5 is that you actually have to put it out there. You have to say it out loud. Our first exercise for our implementation, for those of you in the Jumpstart who are on the implementation call, or for those of you who are signed up and who are playing catch up with the implementation call, we're having a contest where you get to post some of your work that you're doing in the 21-day what to say Jumpstart inbox training. And it's an opportunity to say it out loud. All right. Saying it out loud, both alone in your room, practicing saying it out loud, and then actually say it out loud as in put your marketing and your messaging out there, see what happens, and learn how to tweak, adjust, try it again, right? What can you make better? Did it work? Did people engage? Were people liking? Okay, then what do you do? How do you turn those likes and stuff into clients? And that is a journey and a process. But it happens when you implement. That's why I say transformation happens through implementation. And that's what we're doing all through the April 2nd in the Power Up Presence group. And as for people who've joined the event, okay, you have to say it out loud. And when you say it out loud, that is when you start to own and embody your voice and your vision in your message. We don't get it all figured out and then deliver it like we're all of a sudden a TV actress, right? A commercial spokeswoman, right? We don't. You get better by implementing, and you get better by learning to drop in and teach and find the words and share them. That's why I love the platform of video, not only because it is the single most powerful tool you have to grow a business, reach and serve as many people as you want, but it's also a tool of transformation for those of us who feel like, I don't know if it's good enough. I want to say, I don't know. I need to script it all out. All of those things. So your marketing and your message is your business is a transformational process. For me, your business is your spiritual journey. It's a part of your path, especially in the transformation space. So as you grow and glow, and you're going to uplift more people, and you're certainly going to generate more revenue. And it is completely and entirely possible, doable, essential in my world for you to love your messaging and your marketing and your enrollment conversations. That enrollment conversation is this sacred moment where you're holding an opportunity for people to have amazing transformation that could change their lives in ways you can't even imagine and they can't even imagine. Right? So we want to reframe some of that and embrace this idea of marketing and enrolling as the highest level of service that we can provide. So I want to hear your comments. I'm going to hop over and see what folks who are here sharing. We've got some takeaways. If you let StreamYard recognize you, we can have your face up here. Ask questions, because that's how you clarify your message. Awesome. We know what we need to know. Implementation leads to transformation. Putting it out there. We don't need more certificates. Well, more certificates are awesome, but you want to have time and prioritize that message sharing your message and enrolling clients. And what else do we have here? Marketing and messaging doesn't have to be salesy. It's about helping even just one person. Wonderful. Ooh, this one's my favorite. Good takeaway. Sometimes I come back and hear what I said as I tune in to whoever's watching, whoever will watch and share from my heart. That's a muscle that I've built. I use the what to say system. I've learned and studied and trained with very high level mentors and brought my own understanding that we have to find our own voice. We have to find our own aligned, inspired marketing platforms and tools and systems and rhythms in order to show up consistently and have our efforts lead to those clients signing up. And if we don't have those enrollment moments, we don't have any money or clients. And more importantly, or as important, not more, we have the people who would benefit from working with us aren't getting the help that they need, right? Or they're not getting it from a person that might be the most aligned. So that is the what to say system. I'm going to come back in here in the comments and grab, if I can. Oh, it looks like we have it in here a couple times. The link is in the comments below. I'll come back on all the platforms, or the team will, and make sure that you have a link if you do want to join the What to Say to 100K and Beyond event. The party's already started. If you are in the Power Up Your Presence group and you're coming to the event and you haven't jumped in and said hi in the welcome thread, we want you to come in, and the party is starting there. We have pre-event contests going on in there. With the implementation calls, we're giving you an exercise to do and some work to post. We have people posting videos and posts that they're making. It's an opportunity for you to flex your visibility muscles. It is in the doing that the transformation happens, and the party is just getting started in there. So you have plenty of time to jump in and get loads of goodness. We do have extended special pricing, even though the super early bird and the early bird has passed. And if you want to reach out to me personally in Facebook Messenger, is probably the best place to do that. I have a secret link, and we can get you in for that $97 investment when you just ping me on Facebook in the next, what day is it? It's Thursday. Let's see, by Monday. All right, my friends. I love hearing the value and the takeaways that you've gotten. Thanks so much for being here. Next week on our Give Voice to Your Vision, where we stop the spinning wheel, we get real, so it is clarity you feel. We are talking about, I have it, I changed the page, confident client enrollment. All right, 3 steps to confident, consistent client enrollment. Yeah, consistent revenue is elusive for a lot of people in the transformation space. And that consistent revenue is what lets you start to have scalability, momentum. And so we're going to talk about that on our Give Voice to Your Vision next week, Thursday, noon Pacific. In the meantime, jump into the Power Up Your Presence group and play with us in there if you're not already there. If you are already there, please say hi in the welcome thread again, even if you've been in the group for a few years. We have over 3,000 people in there, so it's worth saying hi. And if you haven't signed up for the What to Say to 100K and Beyond event, if it's, I don't know if I have the time, I don't know if I can clear the decks, or I'm doing too many things, listen to this again. Reach out to me if you have any questions about what's the best priority. It's an incredible value. We're making recordings available as well. And even one of the calls or the trainings, or even one of the bonus trainings that you get is value is well beyond the price of investment. We want to make this accessible. I'm on a mission to help people find their words, engage their audience, and call in the clients that are looking for them, because the transformation is accelerating. The world is accelerating. There are people clamoring for awakening and transformation and help and relationships and communications and health and well-being and anxiety relief, all of those things. And in the transformation business, that's what we're helping people to do. So this is our way of providing as much value as we can to lots of you who are building those businesses. And always our favorite thing is to see you notch up and start to have clarity, momentum, and clients. So that's what we're doing. All right, come play with us. It's good to see you here. Thanks for watching, and be sure you share this if it's helpful to someone you know, and give us a comment so that we know you were here and it helps other people find the value we're giving. All right. Love to you guys.